I've been dealing with mountains as a subject matter for my own work for some 12 or 15 years now. A couple of years ago, a friend suggested I might like to have a look at Carrara. It's really another total other aspect of mountain. It's mountain as industrial site, basically, which I had also been gradually working on as on a small scale. And this is a similar activity with marble on a massive scale. Really a sort of industrial landscape, or an invented, landscape for real. When I'm in the bowl of the basin of the quarries and walking, I realise the place is it seems almost a mental landscape to me, a landscape of the mind, and that I'm walking through it and I'm thinking there's a mirroring process in my mind that's happening, similar sort of mental landscape pathways and conjunctions of form. It's a strange thing, and the paintings are this working out of the two, the physical and the mental, and the walking seems part of it. And what's been involved with here has been walking for long periods of time in quite hot weather, reaching almost, one day to the horizon behind me now. It goes back to this carving out, the extractive nature, I think, of the quarry process. That is, although it's it's just a sort of a functional industrial process done in the most economical way, has a beauty about it and an elegance and fascination. One needs to wander around on foot and sometimes get up as high as one can to look across at other sides of the landscape of the mountain, and that involves sometimes 3,000 or 4,000 feet of ascent. I mean, one's used to being among mountains of this kind as a walker and a climber. And it's another thing to be doing this very similar thing, but in the company of huge trucks and digging machines. It's a matter of acquiring as much information as I can to take back to the studio, where I then start the real work. So even though there's a lot of walking and climbing around, that's not the point of it. The point of it is to get into all sorts of positions and angles on, promising looking subjects. The sort of equilibrium between subject matter and form, and the abstract nature of these forms, even though they're just tangibly real and they're industrial sites, and they're simply just the result of cutting the blocks and extraction processes. They seem to suggest architecture of certain eras, Egyptian and sort of classical modern as well. There just seems to be a meshing of so many different layers or levels, all suggested by the forms of this landscape. Makes me think that I haven't actually got quite to the core of the matter, which is probably much simpler than I think.